The mission of LGP Community Foundation is to support the food, shelter, and belonging needs of Providence's most vulnerable children and families. The idea for the foundation came from collaboration between myself and Matthew and Bryna Haynes. And I was always asking for donations, whether financial donation or donations of goods. And they were always incredibly supportive. And they decided, they're both successful business owners, that they wanted to have a proper nonprofit to do this work. Some of the projects that LGP Community Foundation has done is a warm clothing drive for students at West Broadway Middle School. We also have been supporting a family. It's a single mother who's a survivor of domestic violence who has 4 children. And we have assisted with basic needs such as rent, food, clothing, shoes, as well as toys and games for the children so that they have some fun and enriching things they can do this summer. This summer is offering 3 art classes at the recreational department that's at Pleasant View Elementary, where we're bringing in a professional artist to do some really great projects with the students. LGP Community Foundation provided a food pantry at West Broadway Middle School that was open to any of the students to bring home non-perishable food items, grooming hygiene items, and toiletries. One of the most important things that we can do is connect families to other resources in the community that they might be unaware of. One of the most important partners is Sojourner House, a domestic violence agency that has a specific program for victims of violence, whether it's sexual violence, physical violence, domestic violence, human trafficking, who are immigrants, whether documented or undocumented. And that is an incredibly important partnership that we have. All families, regardless of immigration status, should be able to access the resources that we offer. The needs of the undocumented population in Providence are extreme. They need assistance with basic needs, food, clothing, shelter. There's a tremendous need for mental health support, advocacy, case management, care coordination, which we offer through LGP Community Foundation. There's lots of other nonprofits and social service agencies serving what are considered at-risk families, but there's often a lot of barriers to getting the services. It could be a language barrier, a literacy barrier, a transportation barrier. The fact that a lot of these families have experienced trauma, and especially if they're undocumented, they have issues with trust. So to refer a family to an agency outside of their neighborhood in a place that's unfamiliar when they are dealing with chronic anxiety might be a significant barrier. So to be able to offer them the services and support right where their child goes to school or going out to their home is a huge benefit to the families. I think the reason that people should consider supporting LGP Community Foundation is that your dollars are going directly to the families and the students in Providence. There's very little overhead for this foundation, and we are able to show you how your dollars are being put to good use. It's incredibly rewarding. The families are so appreciative. They do not take this for granted. They are so grateful. And I enjoy going out to the families' homes and getting to know them. And I think that's one of the huge benefits of our foundation, is that we will go to the families' homes. It's not just that transportation is a barrier for families, there's significant fear. So to be able to bring things to their home, to see them in their home, is very rewarding for me. These families are no different than my family. It's just, I was born into privilege. And with these families, these children, I see my own family. They enjoy the same things that my family enjoys. And I love to be able to give them opportunities to do the things they might not otherwise be able to do.